Have you ever felt like you are fighting battles that no one else can see? From the outside, your life may appear completely ordinary. You wake up, go through your responsibilities, speak with people, and continue moving through the routines that define everyday life. To anyone watching from the outside, everything may seem stable and even predictable. Yet beneath that surface, there may be moments when you feel an emotional weight that few people around you truly understand. There may be thoughts that keep you awake at night, questions about your direction that remain unanswered, and pressures that quietly build inside your mind. These are the kinds of struggles that rarely attract attention. They do not happen in dramatic moments where the entire world can see what you are facing. Instead, they take place internally, in the quiet spaces of your thoughts and emotions, while others continue moving through their lives unaware of what you are carrying. You may find yourself wrestling with doubts, fears, and questions that feel deeply personal. It can feel as though you are standing in the middle of a battle that only you can see. For many individuals who walk the path, often described as the journey of the chosen one, these silent battles become one of the defining parts of their experience. The most difficult challenges they face are not always the ones that appear in the outside world. Instead, they are the conflicts that unfold within the mind, the heart, and the soul. These struggles may involve questioning your purpose, confronting your fears, or learning how to carry responsibilities that others may never recognize. Because these battles are invisible, they can sometimes feel even heavier than external challenges. When a struggle is visible, others may offer encouragement or understanding, but when the battle is internal, it often remains hidden behind a calm exterior. You may continue showing up for your responsibilities while quietly dealing with thoughts and emotions that few people would ever suspect. Yet these silent battles often play a powerful role in shaping the journey of the chosen one. The internal struggles you face may seem overwhelming in the moment, but they are also the experiences that refine your awareness and strengthen your character. Each time you confront doubt and continue moving forward, you build resilience. Each moment of reflection deepens your understanding of who you are and what truly matters to you. Over time, these quiet struggles begin to shape the strength that defines your path. While the outside world may only see the results of your actions, the real transformation often takes place internally. The patience you develop during difficult moments, the emotional control you learn through reflection, and the clarity you gain from facing your own fears, all become part of the foundation that supports your growth. What makes these silent battles so significant is that they often happen without recognition. There may be no applause or acknowledgement for the strength it takes to continue moving forward when your mind feels overwhelmed. Yet the lessons learned during these moments can become some of the most important experiences of your life. Many chosen ones eventually realize that the quiet struggles they once feared were actually shaping them in ways they could not see at the time. The doubts they faced forced them to think more deeply. The emotional weight they carried helped them develop empathy and understanding. The questions they asked themselves guided them toward a clearer sense of purpose. In this video, we are going to explore the silent battles that many chosen ones face and why these invisible struggles often become the very forces that shape their strength. We will look at the inner conflicts that occur beneath the surface of everyday life and how these experiences contribute to the transformation that defines the journey of the chosen one. If this message resonates with you and reflects something you have experienced in your own life, take a moment to support the channel. Make sure to like this video, share it with someone who may need to hear this message today, and subscribe to the channel for more content exploring the deeper journey of the chosen one and the silent battles that shape the path forward. The first silent battle often takes place inside the mind. Long before any challenge becomes visible in the outside world, the chosen one frequently experiences a quiet but intense conflict within their own thoughts. From the outside, nothing may appear unusual. Life continues moving forward in its normal rhythm. Responsibilities are handled, conversations take place, and daily routines continue as they always have. Yet internally, the mind can become a place where questions, doubts, and pressures begin to collide. For many chosen ones, this internal struggle begins with self-doubt. Even when you sense that you are meant to pursue something meaningful, a quiet voice may begin to question whether you are truly capable of doing so. This voice may remind you of past failures, or highlight the risks of stepping outside the familiar patterns of life. It may ask whether you are prepared for the responsibility that comes with pursuing a deeper purpose. Self-doubt often appears during moments of transition. When you begin moving beyond your old identity and stepping toward a new version of yourself, uncertainty naturally emerges. The mind attempts to protect you from the unknown by questioning whether the path ahead is safe or realistic. These thoughts can become especially powerful when progress feels slow or when external support is limited. Over time, self-doubt can lead to another internal struggle that many chosen ones experience: overthinking. The mind begins analyzing every decision, every possibility, and every potential outcome. Instead of moving forward with clarity, your thoughts may circle endlessly around the same questions. You may replay conversations in your mind, reconsider choices you have already made, or imagine countless scenarios about what might happen in the future. Overthinking can create the feeling that you are trapped inside your own thoughts. Even when nothing is happening externally, the mind continues working intensely behind the scenes. This mental activity can become exhausting because it rarely produces clear answers. Instead, it often amplifies uncertainty and makes even small decisions feel overwhelming. Alongside overthinking comes the tendency to question your path. The chosen one often feels a deep sense that their life carries meaning or direction beyond the ordinary. Yet that sense of purpose does not always come with clear instructions. As a result, the journey can feel uncertain. You may ask yourself whether you are truly following the right direction, or whether you have misunderstood the signs that once inspired you. These questions can appear during moments when progress feels slow, or when obstacles arise unexpectedly. You may wonder whether the effort you are investing will ever lead to the future you imagine. At times, the path ahead may appear foggy, with no clear indication of where the next step should lead. This uncertainty creates internal pressure that many people around you may never notice. The chosen one often carries a sense of responsibility that goes beyond ordinary expectations. When you believe that your life has a deeper purpose, you may feel pressure to live up to that purpose. You may feel that your decisions matter more than they once did, and that the direction you choose will shape not only your own life, but also the lives of others. This internal pressure can sometimes feel heavy. While others may be moving through life without deeply questioning their direction, the chosen one often feels compelled to reflect constantly on their choices. The desire to grow, to understand, and to move towards something meaningful creates a mental intensity that can be difficult to explain. Chosen ones often think deeply about life and purpose. Their minds naturally search for meaning in experiences that others might overlook. They reflect on questions about identity, purpose, and personal growth. This deep level of reflection can be a powerful strength, but it can also create a constant internal dialogue. Within this dialogue, different voices may compete for attention. One voice may encourage you to pursue your dreams and trust your instincts. Another voice may warn you about the risks and uncertainties that lie ahead. These internal conversations can become intense, especially when you are facing important decisions about your future. At times, it may feel as though the mind itself has become a battlefield. Thoughts move rapidly between hope and doubt, confidence and fear, clarity and confusion. Each idea is challenged by another perspective, and the search for certainty can feel endless. Yet this internal struggle is not meaningless. In fact, it often plays a crucial role in shaping the strength of the chosen one. Through these mental battles, you begin to develop a deeper awareness of your own thoughts. You learn to recognize which ideas are driven by fear and which ones reflect your authentic desires. This process gradually strengthens your ability to guide your own thinking. Instead of being controlled by every thought that enters your mind, you begin learning how to observe those thoughts with greater clarity. You start to recognize that not every doubt represents truth, and that not every fear deserves to dictate your decisions. Over time, the internal battle that once felt overwhelming begins to transform into a training ground for mental strength. Each moment of reflection helps you understand yourself more deeply. Each time you confront doubt and continue moving forward, you reinforce your confidence in your own judgment. This is why the silent battles within the mind often become the foundation for the external victories that follow. Before a person can overcome challenges in the outside world, they must first learn how to navigate the challenges within themselves. The thoughts you learn to master internally eventually shape the actions you take externally. The chosen one gradually realizes that the greatest battles are often fought within the mind before they ever appear in the external world. Every decision you make, every step you take, and every challenge you overcome begins as a thought. The way you respond to your internal dialogue determines whether you move forward with confidence or retreat into hesitation. When you learn to navigate this internal battlefield, something powerful begins to change. Doubt may still appear, but it no longer controls you. Fear may still arise, but it no longer stops you from moving forward. The mind that once created confusion becomes the place where clarity begins to form. The mind can become both the battlefield and the place where strength is forged. Another silent battle many chosen ones face is the loneliness that comes from walking a path that feels different from those around them. This loneliness is not always about physical isolation. In many cases, chosen ones may still be surrounded by people, working alongside others, maintaining relationships and participating in everyday life. From the outside, it may appear that everything is normal, yet internally, there may be a growing sense that the way you see the world no longer aligns with the perspectives of those around you. This experience often begins subtly. At first, the difference may appear in small ways. Conversations that once felt engaging may begin to feel repetitive or shallow. Interests that once brought excitement may slowly lose their meaning. You may find yourself thinking about deeper questions regarding purpose, growth, and direction, while others around you remain focused on familiar routines that no longer feel fulfilling. For many chosen ones, this shift in perspective creates a feeling of being misunderstood. When your mindset begins to evolve, the way you interpret situations may change as well. You may begin questioning things that others accept without hesitation. You may seek meaning in places where others see none. These differences can make it difficult to explain your thoughts or feelings to those who have not experienced the same internal transformation. Being misunderstood can create a quiet, emotional distance between you and the people around you. It may feel as though you are speaking a language that others do not fully understand. Even when you try to express what you are going through, your words may not capture the depth of what you are feeling. As a result, you may begin keeping more of your thoughts to yourself. This does not necessarily happen because others are unwilling to listen. Often it occurs simply because they cannot relate to the perspective you are developing. When someone begins changing internally, their experiences may no longer fit easily within the familiar patterns of the environment they once belonged to. The difference in awareness can create a gap that is difficult to bridge. Another aspect of this silent battle involves outgrowing old environments. Growth has a way of reshaping the spaces and relationships that once felt comfortable. When your priorities begin to change, the places that once felt like home may start to feel limiting. You may notice that certain habits, conversations, or expectations no longer align with the person you are becoming. Outgrowing an environment does not mean rejecting the people or experiences that were once part of your life. Instead, it often reflects the natural process of personal evolution. As you develop new perspectives and goals, the conditions that once supported your growth may no longer provide the same sense of alignment. This stage can be difficult because it requires accepting that change sometimes creates distance. The chosen one may find themselves standing between two worlds. One world represents the familiar patterns of the past, where life once felt comfortable and predictable. The other represents the unknown future, where new possibilities exist, but where the path forward remains uncertain. In this space between the old and the new, loneliness can naturally arise. You may feel as though you no longer fully belong in the environments you once knew, yet you have not fully reached the place where your new perspective feels understood. This transitional period can feel isolating because it requires patience and trust in the direction your life is unfolding. Emotional distance from others can also develop during this stage. As your awareness deepens, your priorities may shift in ways that others cannot easily recognize. The things that once defined success or happiness may no longer hold the same importance for you. Instead, you may feel drawn toward personal growth, reflection, and a deeper sense of meaning. This shift can create moments where you feel separated from the conversations or expectations of those around you. While others may focus on immediate goals or social validation, you may find yourself thinking about long-term purpose and personal transformation. This difference in focus can create a sense of emotional separation that is difficult to explain. Yet this loneliness is not always a negative sign. In many cases, it reflects the natural consequences of transformation. When someone begins evolving internally, their perspective inevitably changes. They begin seeing patterns and possibilities that were not visible before. As a result, their connection to the familiar structures of their previous life may gradually shift. The chosen one often experiences this stage as part of their journey toward clarity. The loneliness that arises during personal growth can create the space necessary for deeper reflection. Without constant distraction or social pressure, you have the opportunity to explore your own thoughts and values more honestly. During this time, you may begin discovering aspects of yourself that were previously hidden. You may realize that your goals are different from what you once believed. You may develop a stronger sense of independence in your thinking. The solitude that once felt uncomfortable can gradually become a space where self-understanding begins to grow. The path of growth can sometimes feel lonely because transformation changes the way you see the world. As your perspective expands, you begin noticing details and possibilities that others may overlook. You may become more aware of the deeper patterns that shape your experiences, and this awareness can create a sense of separation from the ordinary rhythm of everyday life. Over time, however, many chosen ones begin to understand that this loneliness is often temporary. As you continue growing and moving toward your purpose, you gradually encounter people who share similar perspectives. New relationships form that align with the person you are becoming rather than the person you once were. In the meantime, the solitude you experience becomes an important part of your development. It strengthens your ability to stand confidently in your own understanding, even when others cannot immediately see what you see. It encourages you to trust the inner direction guiding your journey. The loneliness of walking a different path is one of the quiet challenges that shape the chosen one's journey. Yet within that loneliness lies an opportunity to develop clarity, independence, and the courage to continue moving forward, even when the path ahead is not fully understood. Another important part of the chosen one's journey is the strength that is built quietly through experiences that very few people ever see. While the world often celebrates visible victories and dramatic moments of success, many of the most powerful transformations happen in silence. The chosen one frequently develops their greatest strengths not during moments of recognition, but during the quiet periods when they are facing struggles internally and continuing forward without applause or acknowledgement. The silent battles that take place within the life of the chosen one often produce a kind of strength that is not immediately visible to others. These struggles may happen in private moments of reflection, during long nights of questioning, or through emotional challenges that are carried quietly while the outside world continues moving as if nothing has changed. Because these experiences are not always visible, the growth that emerges from them can remain hidden for long periods of time. One of the first qualities that often develops through these silent struggles is emotional resilience. Life has a way of presenting moments that challenge your stability and test your ability to remain grounded when circumstances become difficult. When the chosen one repeatedly encounters these situations, they gradually learn how to face emotional pressure without being completely overwhelmed by it. Emotional resilience does not mean that pain or uncertainty disappears. Instead, it means learning how to continue moving forward even while those feelings exist. The chosen one may experience doubt, fear, or sadness, just like anyone else. But through repeated encounters with adversity, they begin to understand how to navigate these emotions, rather than allowing them to control every decision. Each silent struggle becomes another opportunity to strengthen this resilience. The challenges that once seemed overwhelming slowly become manageable as experience grows. Over time, the chosen one develops a deeper sense of stability that allows them to face future difficulties with greater confidence. Alongside resilience, patience also begins to grow during these quiet battles. Many of the goals and purposes that the chosen one pursues require time and persistence. The journey rarely unfolds quickly or easily. Instead, progress often appears slowly, sometimes so gradually that it can be difficult to recognize in the moment. During these periods, patience becomes an essential strength. The chosen one learns that not every effort will produce immediate results, and that meaningful growth often requires enduring long seasons of uncertainty. While others may abandon their path when results are not immediate, the chosen one gradually develops the ability to remain committed, even when the outcome is not yet visible. Patience allows the chosen one to trust the process of growth, rather than becoming discouraged by temporary setbacks. The silent battles they face teach them that transformation rarely happens overnight. Instead, it unfolds through consistent effort, reflection, and persistence over time. Another powerful strength that often develops during these silent struggles is inner clarity. When life becomes quiet and distractions fade, the chosen one is often forced to confront their thoughts and motivations directly. This process of reflection can feel uncomfortable at first, especially when it reveals doubts or fears that were previously hidden. Yet through this process, clarity begins to emerge. The chosen one gradually learns to distinguish between temporary emotions and deeper truths about their purpose. They begin to understand which goals truly align with their values and which desires were shaped by external expectations. This clarity becomes one of the most valuable outcomes of the silent battles they face. It allows the chosen one to move forward with greater confidence in their decisions. Instead of constantly seeking approval or reassurance from others, they begin trusting their own understanding of the path they are walking. Over time, these experiences also contribute to the development of self-mastery. Self-mastery is the ability to guide your own thoughts, emotions, and actions with awareness and discipline. It does not mean that challenges disappear or that life becomes perfectly balanced. Instead, it means that the chosen one learns how to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively to every situation. Self-mastery grows through repeated encounters with difficulty. Each moment when the chosen one chooses patience instead of frustration, reflection instead of panic, or persistence instead of surrender, contributes to this development. Slowly, the internal battles that once felt overwhelming begin to shape a stronger and more disciplined mindset. Because many of these struggles remain invisible, the strength developed through them often grows quietly. Others may not notice the emotional resilience that has been built through countless internal battles. They may not see the patience developed during long periods of uncertainty. They may not recognize the clarity that emerged through moments of reflection, or the discipline formed through self-mastery. Yet these quiet transformations eventually begin to influence the way the chosen one moves through the world. The confidence that emerges from resilience becomes visible in their actions. The patience they developed during difficult seasons allows them to navigate challenges calmly. The clarity they gain through reflection guides their decisions with purpose. People may eventually notice the strength that defines the chosen one, but they often do not see the silent struggles that created it. From the outside, it may appear as though this strength appeared naturally or effortlessly. In reality, it was built through countless moments of perseverance that happened far away from the attention of others. This is why the silent battles of the chosen one are so important. They are the experiences that quietly prepare them for the responsibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. Each struggle becomes part of the foundation that supports their future growth. The chosen one eventually understands that not every victory needs to be seen by others in order to be meaningful. Some of the most important transformations happen in silence, where the only witness to the struggle is the person experiencing it. Over time, this realization brings a new perspective to the journey. The moments of difficulty that once felt isolating begin to reveal their deeper purpose. They were shaping resilience, patience, clarity, and self-mastery long before anyone else could recognize those qualities. The struggles no one sees often create the strength everyone eventually notices. If you have ever felt like you are fighting silent battles that no one else understands, it is important to remember that your experience is not meaningless, and it is not uncommon on the path of growth. Many of the most significant struggles a person faces are the ones that happen quietly within their own mind and heart. These are the moments when you question your direction, when you carry emotional weight that others cannot see, and when you continue moving forward, even though no one fully understands what you are going through. In a world that often celebrates visible success and public victories, it can sometimes feel discouraging to face challenges that remain unseen. When the battles you fight are internal, there may be no recognition for the effort it takes to keep going. No one may notice the discipline required to control your thoughts during difficult moments, the patience you practice when progress feels slow, or the resilience it takes to face uncertainty without giving up. Yet the truth is that not every battle needs to be seen in order to be meaningful. Some of the most important transformations in a person's life happen quietly, far away from the attention of others. These transformations take place in the moments when you choose to continue despite doubt, when you confront fears that once seemed overwhelming, and when you refuse to abandon the path that feels right for you, even when the journey becomes difficult. The journey of the chosen one is often shaped by these invisible struggles. While others may only see the external actions you take, the real growth frequently happens beneath the surface. The silent battles you face strengthen qualities that are essential for the path ahead. They build resilience that allows you to endure pressure. They develop wisdom that helps you make thoughtful decisions. They create clarity that guides you when the future appears uncertain. These quiet struggles also teach you something important about your own strength. Each time you face an internal challenge and choose to keep going, you reinforce your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. You begin to understand that strength is not simply about avoiding difficulty. True strength is the ability to continue forward even when the outcome is unclear. Over time, the lessons you learn during these silent battles begin to shape the person you are becoming. The patience you develop during moments of waiting becomes part of your character. The emotional control you practice during stressful situations becomes part of your stability. The clarity you gain through reflection becomes the foundation for your decisions. One day, you may look back at these quiet struggles and realize that they were not merely obstacles along the way. They were the very experiences that prepared you for the challenges and opportunities that came later in your life. The resilience you built in silence may become the strength that allows you to face greater responsibilities with confidence. The world may not always see the battles you have fought within yourself. Others may only notice the strength you display when facing visible challenges. But the truth is that the strength they see was built long before those moments arrived. It was built during the quiet nights of reflection, the difficult days of persistence, and the silent decisions to keep moving forward when giving up would have been easier. And when those future challenges appear, the strength developed during these silent struggles may become the very thing that allows you to stand firm when others might fall. The patience you learned will guide your decisions. The resilience you built will help you endure pressure. The clarity you discovered will help you remain focused on your purpose. If this message spoke to you and reflects something you have experienced in your own journey, take a moment to support the channel. Make sure to like this video, share it with someone who might need encouragement today, and subscribe to the channel for more videos exploring the deeper journey of the chosen one and the silent battles that shape the path forward.